Yes, I'm muted. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Spork Deep solo show. Still not used to it. How is everybody doing? It is a Monday night, and I think we all know what's on the mic for tonight. We're talking Star Wars. After that, or before that, we're actually going to talk slaps. Yeah, Gumbo, Jambalaya, Dark Scipio. Culture Casino doesn't know what we in the Northeast. He thinks we're all New England is like Louisiana. I really don't know. I don't know. Orville Nation, what is up? Look at Makini Draws slapping me already with a $5 super chat, giving me the nod. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. I also got a 3-month membership from Jennifer Cisco. She's at the hot pie level. It's a wave and a heart and a guy with the sunglasses on. Problem is I can't show that because StreamYards has not figured that out, but thank you very much. Free folk of the fandom saying hail Spork. Makini again. Thank you, Makini. I really do appreciate that. Makini has a great channel. He's a good dude. Amazing artist, so please check him out. People are rolling in, though. We have Katina Martin saying hail chat. And Keck44. Howdy. How are you? Zaz. How are you doing? How's the channel? Sporkerz. He does. He's a channel member too. Mags is here. Howdy all. How are you, Mags? Looking as lovely as always. How are you? So, yeah. Everybody's talking about it. These two guys. Look at that face. Look right here. The face, you know, right about there. That is a face of a man who's going, I got to think of something fast. And even a face of a more unstable man who is just like, honey, did you like that? Can I not watch and actually participate tonight? Will Smith has lost it, people. Will Smith has let it go. The man is out of his ever-loving mind. You know, open relationships. Marriages, actually. Open marriages. I don't know. Maybe for you. Me. Don't think they work. Usually people in those shouldn't probably be married. Unless you are really, 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 really stable with yourself. Because usually it's like one person wants it really, and the other person, the cuck, goes along with it. You know what I mean? It doesn't usually work out. I don't know. If any of you are in one, let me know. Love to talk to you about it. Yeah, dude, definitely. Keep up the good work. If anybody is a channel member or a mod and can find the link for Zaz, actually shoot it to me in DM, man, and I will share your link. Mark, what is up, bro? Good to see you. Love seeing Mark and all the modrotics jumping into the chat. So, yeah, we're going to take a look at a couple things with this slap. A lot of people didn't think it was real. That was a definitely real slap and definitely reinforced when he's swearing at him after the fact. But there's a couple things I want to go over before that. I want to show you, even though the movie, anybody looking forward to Morbius? Okay, Morbius looks like it's going to be a train wreck. Screwed up universes. I heard like the Vulture is the same Vulture that's in No Way Home, but how could that be? Because is it No Way Home, the first one, or Homecoming? Homecoming. How could that be if Morbius is not in the same universe as the MCU? I don't know, but I want to show you this because I thought, I don't know where this is, but this marketing or this billboard is one of the coolest billboards I've ever seen. Check this out. Let's start it from the very beginning. This is a billboard, some building somewhere. Okay. Definitely not your usual one, but check out like the 3D image on it without being a 3D, you know, video. Here we go. That's insane. That is so cool. It really looks like the hands and the head are coming out of the screen. Look at it again. If this was a good movie, I'd be so stoked. Look how cool that looks. I don't know why that Google thing is there. But that looks awesome. Man, God, I was hoping that would be a good movie. I have not seen it, So I can't say it's not a good movie. I could definitely there'll probably be bits that I like and other things like that, but I just thought that looked cool. I don't know. Anybody looking forward to that movie? Jennifer is here. I did read your members chat. Thank you, Jennifer. I saw some of you saying hi to Tina. Where's Tina? I didn't see her. If Tina is here, hello, Tina. I love Tina. I am mailing you that thing I told you I was going to mail you. Anyways, so back to the Chris Rock thing. Does anybody in the chat think that was fake? Because I definitely think that was real. That was definitely real. And there's a lot of people feeling a certain way about it. I have to say, I cannot stand Howard Stern anymore. Thank you very much, Max. I can't stand Howard Stern, okay? They predicted stuff like this back to the Future 2 with the shark. Yeah, you're right. I'm telling you, it looks awesome. It really does. Come on, it's really going to suck, Vamp. Get it? Morbius was the cause of COVID. It could be. It could be. It was not. You really think that was staged? Small Time Republic. No way, dude. 80%. No, see, this is the thing. First of all, Chris Rock is not that good of an actor. Chris Rock took a slap he was not ready for. I've never slapped another man. I've punched another guy. I've been punched many years ago. Never anything like past anything I can get arrested for. But as kids, you fight. You could catch somebody off guard. I've been hit off guard where you don't even react. You just get hit and you're like, wow, like not going to feel that till tomorrow. Slap's a little different. But a punch, like you could take a punch and just be like, holy crap, did that just happen? And like easily play it off. That's what he did. The swearing after the fact. If the Oscars wanted something to keep my wife's name out of your mother effing mouth, they would never have had that. And I know it wasn't shown in the United States, but it was definitely shown. It passed the censors in other countries. That was definitely something that happened. With Mark's 47, Denzel and Tyler Perry doing the huddle thing in the break footage is what convinced me beyond doubt. I did not see that. If someone could send that to me, I would love to see what it was. I believe it was fake if the police hadn't been called and both the Academy and SAG weren't considering sanctions. Yeah. Why would two black people want to make their race look bad on a huge stage like the Oscars, though? And you know what? It's really funny you said that. Because I've noticed on Twitter, white people being attacked over this. Now, I don't know if it's because of what people are saying on Twitter, because I really didn't get into it. But like, it's now turned into a racial thing, and I don't understand that. Two guys got into a fight. One dude slapped the shit out of another dude for saying a very light joke, and it ended there. I didn't bring race into it myself, but I've seen a lot of people on Twitter that at least have black profile pictures. You don't know if they're black. Maybe they identify as black. I don't know. But really coming at it from a racial point of view and upset about white people's reactions to it. I, like myself, it's a reaction to somebody getting the shit slapped out of them. That's the way I look at it. I don't know about anybody else, but that's the way I look at it. Pop says, best part of Slap was Ryan Gosling trying not to laugh. Oh, I missed that too. I didn't watch a lot of it. You know what I did hear, though? It was this. Howard Stern's take on it. And Stern has lost his ever-loving mind, okay? He has lost his ever-loving mind. The dude has made way too much money in his life. Thank you to the 25 people in here. First off, the chat, I love you guys. Thank you guys for watching. Please hit the like button. It helps out the channel. It really does. So thank you so much. I'm shocked 25 people are only listening to me. Because Saturday night, that is the panel to watch. You got people like Jane Theory, Mark with a C, or the Gospel we call him, Raging Rhino, George the Giant Slayer, even culture. They all have bigger channels than me, but they come on my little channel. Oh yeah, and Mad and Mr. Grant Gregory. Come on my channel and talk, and I love it. So make sure you guys check out the Saturday show, 8:30 p.m. Eastern time. We have a really good time on that show now. It's become something I really have to say is like one of my favorite times ever doing YouTube is that group of people right there. Even with Mad. But let's play this. So this is Howard Stern's take on it. And I got to put on these and let's hear what he has to say.
And with a lot of force smacks him right in the mouth on TV. Now, the first thing I said to myself is, what the fuck is going on? Is this a bit? Because where's security?
Valid point. It's like everybody just stopped and watched. I don't think anyone knew. Okay, I'm guessing if Kanye West got up, let's say it was a joke about Kanye's new girlfriend or even Kim, and Kanye got up on stage, I bet you security would have been ready because we all know Kanye's unstable. Will Smith, even though we've seen him deteriorate mentally in the last few months to a year, talking about their open marriage, talking about all the shit he's going through, talking about being a cuck. You don't expect it from Will Smith. Even the walk was kind of like, yeah, like a pimp walk going. Like that smooth walk. And I don't think anybody was prepared for that slap, but that was a good point by Stern.
This is a live television event. Not one person came out because he's Will Smith. This is how Trump gets away with shit. Will Smith and Trump are...
Oh, let me back that up. Who? Wait a minute. What?
Will Smith and Trump are the same guy.
What? I wish I had that thing. What? That guy? What? I what are you talking about? Will Smith and Trump are the same guy? What an idiot.
Because he's Will Smith. This is how Trump gets away with shit. Will Smith and Trump are the same guy. He decided he's going to take matters into his own hands. You know, at a time when the world is at war.
Yeah.
Bad timing, man. I mean,
bad timing to slap another dude for talking about your wife at the Oscars because the world's at war. Yeah. Wow, Howard, you really are deep.
Just, calm your fucking ass down.
It shows where we are as human beings. Like, you can't even say something in a room without a war breaking out.
She does have a valid point. A comedian or anybody, we should be able to say a joke without physical violence coming at us. Like, that is... something comedians have dealt with in beer halls, at concerts, but you would think at the Oscars, someone would be that unstable to come up on stage and actually slap the shit out of you. Whew, man, God, every time I think about it, it's funnier and funnier.
Yeah. So he gets up and smacks Will Smith smacks Chris Rock. And Chris Rock, Jesus, the guy's so fast comedy-wise. He actually recovered and made a joke and said, gee, best Oscars yet. He was able to comment outside of what just happened to him. And then he got flustered, if you've seen the uncensored stuff, and he basically couldn't even get out, here's the best documentary. He said, now let's give a documentary for the Academy Award. He was flustered.
Yeah,
he was obviously, his head,
he
got fucked over.
Well, what do you expect from him? I mean... the guy just got the shit slapped out of him, and he did handle it pretty well. And he was thinking of something even worse to say to Will Smith, but they have earpieces, and producers must have been just screaming in his ear. Just don't do anything. Please, Chris, just move on. Say who's up for best documentary in a fluff piece, a cuck piece. I don't know what to tell you. Just move on. I mean, Will Smith, and I don't know if you saw, I forget her name. I'm going to say it wrong. Lupita something. She's the really pretty girl that played the weird alien broad from Last Jedi, with the eyes. Or was that Force Awakens? That had the lightsaber. She plays that voice. She's also in the Black Panther. Lupita something or other. Yes, thank you, Monkey Jeebus. I still can't say that. Lupita Nyong'o. Gorgeous. But did you see her reaction behind him? She was in shock. shock. Like, that was not planned, man. That was I was about to share myself there. That would have been weird. That would definitely not what they planned it to be. So there are some articles already out there. I'm going to refresh this to see if there's any updated ones. 10 best Will Smith, Chris Rock memes. That's the important stuff for me, people. That's what I want to see, is the humor in it. But let's see what you guys have to say. I'm going to back up the chat a little bit. Let's see. Dude has lost his damn mind. Yes. Yes. What's up, Rogue? Liger. Pops is in the house. How you guys doing? Cody Guy is in the house. I saw your name up there somewhere. I see people saying hello to you. E. Clay Thomason. What the hell happened to Stern? He was cool. Now he's a total bit. Yeah. Soul Assassin. For a guy, Howard Stern, who fought for freedom of speech, freedom of expression, for artists who have rights to speak their minds, he has become one of the worst advocates for anything. The guy makes me sick. Like, Fart Man, what was that? The names he called some of his guests, were just horrific. Having porn stars orgasming on his radio station. Like, for him to question anybody, really, shut up, dude, and just do your bit. Like, are you that far removed because you're so rich that you forgot where you came from and what you fought for? Him and Dean Snyder, like, first of all, he had one or two good songs back in the 80s. If that, we're not going to take it. Okay, I get that. That's a rock anthem. But another one that fought for freedom of speech and now wants to curb people's speech. It blows my mind. Ken Jack Ben says the world is at war. Since when has Russia and the Ukraine ever been the world? The war is not at war. Yeah, the world is not at war. How can he be so unimaginably stupid? Exactly. Tina says he was kissing Trump's ass for clout over the previous decades before politics. Had him on all the time. Big deal when he had him on. That's the thing that kills me. Think of all those actors that had Trump, like begging him to be an apprentice, wanting to be part of his world. Politics changed everything. I'm guessing you're saying nowadays it's attack on free speech by using violence to silence what you don't like, including a comedian. Gap Stargate, you're absolutely right. It is, you can't physically hurt somebody because they said something you don't like. That's what they say we are. We're the violent ones. Our words are violent. None of us are going out there punching people because they said something we didn't like or said something about us. I'm bald. I am bald. Come after me, Chris Rock. I'll laugh. She has alopecia or something. Just in August, she had hair. So don't give me like it's some crazy disease. I'm sorry. It isn't. Okay? They probably have some type of medication you could take that might give you explosive diarrhea, but you can still take it and it'll work. I've seen those commercials. I would be more worried about, the childhood friend's house guest she's banging. Awesome One says, hello, Spork, it's me. Trump, me, and him are one and the same. Monster Huntress Rune says, geez, Howard Stern has said worse things to people than Chris Rock did to Jada. You're absolutely right. Wow, we got 34 people watching right now. Holy crap. Thank you, everybody, for a Monday night. I appreciate that. Don't forget, Wednesdays and Saturdays, definitely Saturday, is the dump, 8:30 p.m. Eastern, Wednesday, 7 p.m. Please check it out. Our Saturday one has become awesome. Seriously, Jane and I would love to get Jane and Mark with the C's view on this, coming from their black culture, how they view it, because I am a token white bald dude. I can come from a bald culture. Me and Jada are like that when it comes to that, but I'd like to see their view. So hopefully they'll both be on Saturday night to to give us a little more, because this isn't going away anytime soon. I mean, literally, we're going to look at this, but in a minute, I just want to see a couple more of you guys, what you're saying. The Will Smith slap embodies the left inability to take a joke, get violent. Yeah. Mostly, how would we call this? A mostly peaceful Oscars was awesome to watch. Right? I'm laughing at my own shit. Monster Huntress Rune says, I bet Chris is saving that material he had in his head for his comedy act. Yeah, he's going to have a special. He'll have a special. You know it. Because, come on. It kind of just reinvigorated probably his career. I've always been a Chris Rock fan. I love Chris Rock. I love comedy. I love stand-up comedians. I bet you if Chappelle said something, let's say that was Chappelle up there, who he would never have gotten invited. Let's say that was Chappelle up there. You really think Will Smith would have done that? Nah. No way. Yeah, I gotta see this. I heard people say something about Denzel. I thought he was laughing, and then someone said he looked very disappointed. Denzel he's a base dude, man. At Sporking News Podcast, share more Sporking. I will share as much as I can. So I am going to show you guys what are some of the best memes right now. Hey, what's up, Mr. Grant Gregory? Pop in. Hold on. Boop. What were your feelings on what happened?
Oh, why? Something happened recently?
No, I don't know if you heard anything. But there was an incident you remember a show, it's called The Oscars?
Yeah. I do remember that. Yeah, it was Too White or something, I remember a few years back. Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
Now it's too violent.
Yeah, that was too violent, yeah.
Right. So, something happened. Will Smith, he slapped the shit out of Chris Rock. Actually, could we find that footage? I want to watch the uncensored.
Yeah, I've got it on I'll just share my.
Okay,
page,
share yours and we'll watch it.
We got the one from here
Yeah.
that was uncensored, so.
Yeah,
You
please
also
show
have
that.
a super sticker that just popped up too.
Super sticker. Raging Rhino's in the house. G'day, mate. All I saw was white privilege. That is the truth, my brother. I was just telling everybody that they got to check out our Saturday lineup now. Not everyone's always going to be on, but Raging is one of my new favorite people on the panel. You are, Mr. Grant Gregory. That's the most, I was going to say Asians. Holy shit. Aussies we're allowed to have.
Asian, Aussie, it really depends on what city you're in.
How much water has decreased between the continents. I got you. Also, we got the great Mark with a C, Jane. I mean, and I just saw him. And this gentleman, George the Giant Slayer for 1999 with a super sticker saying, it's a heart. Oh, it's like I like that. Thanks, man. I wish you could show shit like that. I don't know why they don't let you. Mark Lazur says, Will Smith finally issued an apology. Oh, did he really? First of all, let me quickly, George, thank you, brother. Can't wait to see. I hope you're on this week with us Saturday night. You've been missed. I didn't know about this apology. McLovin, great name.
During his speech, he apologized to everyone but Chris.
Yeah, I know. That's what I was thinking. In that speech, everybody but Chris. Everybody hates Chris. Get it? You remember that show? Remember?
Yeah, I do remember that show. Okay. I just the whole thing to me left a really bad taste in it, because I felt sorry for Will and everything with everything, and I thought there was times where he had been overlooked for certain points in his career, but this whole thing it ruined it for me. Like, the fact of the matter is that two things for me have come out of it. I didn't realize how much bigger Will Smith was compared to Chris Rock. I didn't think he was that little. He can take a hit.
Yeah, dude. That was
composed.
Yep.
Kept going on. Here's the thing, like, if it was a bit, I don't think Chris Rock's reaction would have been as good, because there's a genuine point of confusion. He's stumbling over his words. He's trying to figure out what to do. He even looks directly to the stage manager to see what to do.
Absolutely.
And then he gets the rap on with it. And there's this whole debate coming over whether or not the joke was in poor taste or anything like that, or whether they should even have comedians on there anymore. It's absolutely ridiculous.
Are you kidding me?
Like, oh,
well, they didn't have comedians on hosting last night. I don't know what you would call those three ladies, but they were definitely not funny.
That's for sure. I don't even get the Texas ballad pre-shredded thing.
Oh, yeah.
When I was hearing that, I thought that had something to do with the election.
Right. What they did is they called themselves out. Like they literally were talking about last election. Like that's what I thought they were talking about.
Yeah.
I mean, and then they were like the whole thing about gay. Like they blame a whole state.
They blamed all of Florida. Yeah.
For not wanting to groom children. But anyways, let's take a look at this real quick. So that's who I was. What's her name?
Lupita
Domingo.
I was gonna say Lupita, but I was like, that doesn't sound right.
Oh, that does not sound right.
Alopecia, that's what I was thinking of.
Right, but she is beautiful.
Jada, I love you. G.I. Jane 2, can't wait to see it. All right?
Yeah, Will seemed to like it. He's still laughing.
Seems to be laughing, and look at her rolling her eyes, dude. Rolling her eyes up. So right there, he's laughing because you know what? He's a professional. He's a professional. I'm just gonna laugh this off. She is literally rolling her eyes in disgust. The alopecia thing, I don't get it either. Her hair looks beautiful, even short. Like I see no issues.
I think the problem was she was losing her hair due to all the vigorous entanglements she's had, and probably enjoys getting her hair pulled.
Yeah, right. Right. Yes. Allegedly. Yeah, I love that meme too. I've seen a couple of these memes. We're gonna show those in a bit too. Let's finish the slap and see what happens.
That was a nice one. Okay. I'm out here. Richard.
He has no clue. Ow. Okay, that was a slap, dude. That was not. Look at him. He's still smiling, still thinking everything's funny.
Oh, wow.
That was not a joke. I don't give a shit what anybody says.
When he hits him, he goes to move his back leg, and he's a little. I don't know if you notice it, but his back leg isn't stable when he does it. There's a little bit of a little bit of a wobble on it.
Right. So he comes up. I mean, he gives all that, like, I'm going to hit you. Okay, that was good enough. Sorry, I got excited there. Here we go.
But my only weird thing about it is, if you look directly to the right-hand side, there's a cameraman pointing a camera at them, but we never got to see that angle.
Right. I'm wondering what that is. Like, when are we going to see the that stage? Maybe because Will's kind of blocking it. It almost looks like Will is kind of blocking it.
But it's a shoulder camera. He could take one step to the side.
Yeah, that's true.
He's already in shot anyway, so... well, actually, George said something here. I just want to highlight real quick.
Yeah, you highlight. You're so much better at it.
He says, men punch, beat a slap. But the reason why he used an open hand is because, as everyone knows, paper beats rock.
Paper, yeah, you've been doing that one today, and that was a good one. I
like it. I'm going to keep using that until people tell me to stop.
Your first one was, I was very proud of that one. I thought that was pretty humorous, but he is so right. Like, he slapped him because he knew if he punched him, he would. Will Smith's a big dude. Like, he would have knocked his ass out.
Yeah. I mean,
he could have.
I mean, Tupac would have. So.
Yeah, I was like, that was not a Muhammad Ali punch, man. That was not a Muhammad Ali punch. Tupac would have, he would have been banging his wife. That's what he would have been doing. Rough Girl TV for 5. Sporking, finally a topic I'm well versed in. Black on black crime. Oh, track hose. Track and hose. Oh, and tracks hose. Okay. I am not black if you didn't know that. I am quite white.
Well, everyone knows that now.
Yeah, I'm biology major. Not really. And let's see how he holds it together.
Oh, wow. Will Smith just smacked the shit out of me.
You know what? For just getting the shit slapped out of you, held it together right there really well, not knowing what else to say. And I bet his earpiece is ringing with producers like screaming in his ear.
Yeah, because it's the thing. They all know he's going to win the
right.
The thing. So, like, straight away, the PR people come over and everything like that. And then he's being consoled, but you hear nothing about what happened with Chris.
No, it's all about Will. Like, we all know he's a nutbag, but come on, man. Like, he just assaulted another person on TV in front of millions of, well, I don't know. I was about to say billions, but I don't think nearly as many people watch this anymore.
Yeah,
and that's another thing we'll talk about.
People.
Right.
Wow, dude.
You can see when he starts yelling that Chris's smile just drops. He's like,
"Yep.
Wait, what?"
And this is where everyone realizes it's not real anymore. This is when watch Lupita Dominga or whatever her name is right behind him. Watch how she reacts, because that's when she realizes it's not real. Or it is real.
Wow,
see?
Dude.
Uh-oh.
It was a G.I. Jane jump.
Look, she got serious.
I'm going to, okay?
Like, boom, dude. Wow. Like, everyone right there went, holy shit, this is real. This is real. He lost his shit, man. Like, to be screaming like that at the Oscars when you're up for an Academy Award. What is wrong with you, man? You got issues. All right, we'll finish it off.
Yep.
Okay.
Right there. That was my favorite part, because you know he had something to say.
Yeah,
right there.
Like, because he's just like, well, like, he doesn't know what to do, and then he's still got to go on there. But I don't know if it was the same way, but over here, we didn't see who wins that Oscar. It just afterwards, it cuts to a commercial break, and then there's the next section.
Really?
So I have no idea who won the documentary one, which is what he was doing.
And I was so ready for that too. That's why I stayed up. Right here, the comedian in Chris Rock wanted to say something. Like,
yeah, you could tell. He wanted to do a proper, a Chris Rock stab.
Right, like just come right back at him about being a cuck or something. And that's why I think he says this right here, because in my head, if I got slapped like that on live TV, first of all, I would have punched him back, but that's just me. Second of all, if I didn't, I would have thought of something horrific to say to him just to destroy him even more after he tried to like be a tough guy and tell me to keep, Dude, anyways.
You're lucky it wasn't fucking someone like Chappelle.
Oh, Chappelle would have destroyed him. Or Carrot Top.
That guy's he's already got the props with him.
Yeah, and he's a steroid freak. Allegedly.
He's not as buff anymore. He's back down to a normal.
Is he really?
Yeah.
Thank God, he looked like he was gonna pop. But watch this part where he says he lets it go. This is where he lets it go. Okay. Right here.
That was a greatest night.
Oh no! Wait a minute, I missed it. Anyways.
Okay.
I also linked the immediate aftermath.
Okay. Let me grab that.
Where he's being consoled by everyone.
So this is Will Smith being consoled.
Yeah.
The guy who slapped the other guy.
You might want to mute it because it has audio in it.
Yeah, let me mute that.
Yeah, just in case it's copyright.
Yes, sir. But is that Tyler Perry?
Yeah, so you've got Tyler Perry and Denzel.
Okay. All right.
Him and Denzel, like he wipes the tears away from his eyes. Him and Denzel walk off, and then he talks to someone else. I'm not too sure who that other person is.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Damn, man. Like, who's this woman coming at him? She wants to talk to him. She does. Oh, is that George Clooney?
I don't know. I thought when I first saw it, I thought it might have been Clooney or RDJ, but I can't quite tell.
I think that might be Clooney.
Yeah, because all it says was Tyler Perry and Denzel appear to console him afterwards. So,
I don't know. It has a Clooney-esque look to him, but that doesn't look like Clooney's wife. So
not drinking coffee, so it might not be.
Yeah, Nespresso. Oh wait a minute, we got a better look at this guy. Come on, turn around. Come on, big guy. Looks a little younger than I thought. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not too sure.
We got to find out who it is. I'm sorry, everybody in the chat. I am stuck on this. Turn around!
Actually, with those skinny arms, it could even be freaking Mark Ruffalo.
Oh, God. Mark Ruffalo would be like, talking about freedom of the trees. Who is that guy? I can't tell who the hell that is.
It might not even be anyone.
Yeah, just some rando that knows him.
Well known, yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, so coming down there, that's his publicist.
Okay.
So.
Wow, man. What's up, culture?
Wow.
Wow.
Wow. It's interesting.
Wow.
Everybody's talking about the Oscars, but nobody's talking about who won.
Does anybody know who won?
Yeah.
For the documentary one? No, I didn't. I mean, I know Coda won, which in itself was a weird thing. A streaming movie, wins Best Picture. And the fact of the matter is that I think about maybe 32 people have actually seen the movie.
Jada,
Yeah.
I love you.
So wait a minute. What
about
movie
30
won?
Coda.
Coda. Yeah.
I don't even know what that is.
Yeah. About 32.
That's the point. Yeah, like it's one of those ones that has definitely flown under the radar when it comes to movie. So someone says that's definitely not George Clooney. Okay, well, I'm not too sure.
Yeah, about 32 people also saw the film that Will Smith won for. So, it made $16 million in the box office. It's not like either of the films that were, featured, including his, were anything anybody was writing home about,
Yeah, but he's a river for his people.
Yeah, well, he was definitely represented some really bad things today. So, or yesterday, I should say.
Yeah. That's just sad, man. That's sad. But let's check out some memes.
Ooh.
And that's the beauty of like the internet nowadays. We got some great memes out there. We have article by Rolling Out, the 10 best Will Smith Chris Rock memes by Rashad Milligan. Great name. All right. Meme number 1. I couldn't help it. All right, let's see what this one is.
Fucking no! I'm going to.
That is loud.
Okay.
That was a bad word.
I actually thought that was funny.
It is funny. Did you show the slow motion breakdown of the Smash?
No, please.
Oh, as soon as you're done with the memes.
Yeah, please. I don't know. They had Will Smith on Everybody Hates Chris reboot. Pikachu when Ash says to get in the ball. God, a lot of Pikachu ones I've seen today. I didn't even realize that was a one, but there was a lot of anime fans that love that. Nicole Kidman, I guess that was her reaction. She's just high on life, or she's stuck like that. I couldn't tell you.
I don't know, but she's had a lot of work done.
A lot of work done.
Does she have armpit boob? What the fuck was that?
Yeah, I don't know what this is right here. She's ripped though. Look at the muscles.
Oh no, she is jacked, man, and she was really amazing
taking
in
away all the
the
fat on her body.
Yeah, she was great in the Louis the Desilu film.
I actually just saw her in a series where she's like a psychiatrist type person, where she's giving people mushrooms, psilocybin. It was so good.
That's what's funny is that her dad was actually a shrink. That was one of the stumbling blocks for her and her former husband Tom Cruise, because the particular affiliation that Tom Cruise has, they don't like psychiatrists.
Yes, they do not.
I hadn't seen this one. I like that one.
Kanye, after discovering slap comedy, or it's okay to slap comedians, rubbing the hands. I love it. That is a good one. Bonnet Wars.
Oh my.
Will Smith laughs after slapping Chris. All stage now. He's helping Chris make more money. Coming soon. I see. It's not stage. It is not staged.
Oh, dude, you wait until you watch this slow motion thing.
It is called Fresh Prince, though. That was funny.
It is, but it's on the wrong side.
Oh, okay. All right, so let's see. Well, let's watch that because these memes suck. We're gonna have to find better ones.
I've got one in the chat that I think you'll
All
appreciate.
All right, let me check that out. Let me copy that. Hold on.
You know, Release the McCracken made the quarterings memes.
Did he really?
Today, yeah.
I love Release McCracken. He's always doing nice things with my Twitter, always saying hello. That is great. Jesse Smollett slapping Jesse Smollett.
That's right.
That is a great one.
What's so amazing about this is that looks exactly, and I know people have already done it, but it looks exactly like the Batman smacking the Robin.
Yeah, I've seen that one too.
Yeah.
So this is funny. I think you would like this. This is the reason why everybody's loving it.
Yeah.
I mean, look how far it has gone. Oscars evaporating ratings, a fracturing media landscape has chipped away at the ABC telecast over the past decade, but COVID-19 sent the award show into a steep spiral in 2021. So the peak in 2014 was 14.7 million. 43.7 million. Down to last year's 10.4 million, man.
Yeah,
that's insane.
And those ratings would have been still declining in this most recent one had this incident not happened.
Right.
Well, absolutely, 100%. There's no way in the world people would have stuck around for the last, second last award if that didn't happen.
Yeah.
And think about the total viewers 18 to 49 rating, 2.1 million last year. Yeah. So, are they kind of happy this happened?
This is why I think it was staged. Yeah, I don't think it was staged by the Academy. I think it was staged, but this is slow motion. So watch this real quick.
Okay.
He is praying that
this is real time.
Wins. Like, please, Lord. Jada, I love you. G.I. Jane 2, can't wait to see it. All right.
So racist.
Everybody's laughing except for Jada.
That was a nice one. Okay. I'm out here. Richard. Oh, wow. Wow.
Lots of smiling expressions by both of these guys. Ooh, am I allowed to put curses in here, Scott?
Already did. Don't worry about it. We've already watched this. Now, is it in slow motion, though?
Watch.
Okay.
After this is over.
I'm going to, okay?
Okay, so I'm going to slow it down for you.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, here it comes.
That was
okay, maybe after he stops talking.
Night in the history of television.
Okay, there you go.
Keeps talking, someone's going to slap you.
Yeah.
There you go. He's already leaning. Did you see that? He's already...
No, let me see that again.
All right. Rewind. Okay, okay. Okay, here we go. He's already leaning.
Dude, he sees the slap coming.
Yeah, but look where his hands are.
They're behind his back.
Yeah,
that's right.
He had his hands behind his back when he started talking anyway. As soon as he went back. He's leaning. I assume he's leaning forward because he thinks he's going to say something to him.
No.
Yes.
No. He's leaning forward, getting ready to get smashed.
No.
Dude, watch.
No way.
Watch. Okay, so... Okay,
he's leaning forward thinking Will Smith's going to say something stupid.
No, here we go. Okay, here it comes. Okay, he's already seeing that it's coming. He flinched. He flinched.
Yes.
But his hands.
I've been hit before. The minute somebody starts moving.
Where would your arm be when?
I understand that. I understand that my arms would start to come up.
Now he's still got his arms behind his back. Bam. Gets him with his finners. Not even like his whole hand. Just his
all right. So now a little bit more.
Okay, he went with the slap.
Mm-hmm.
Went with it. Back and to the left. That was
back
funny.
into the left.
Yeah, that's what Gary said today. Back and to the left. And I'm thinking this is a Pruda film. Back and to the left.
Yep.
Back and to the left. He was going with the hit before it hit him. And then now he didn't even smack the smile off his face. Okay. And you guess who's smiling still? Will Smith is still smiling when he's hitting him with the smash. Right? Now wait. Oh, Ooh.
See, his arms come up as now go regular speed because Will Smith is a fast dude. Now,
dude, regular speed. All right.
Regular speed. I'm telling you, I just don't think he could have reacted any quicker. Bam! That was so fast.
Oh, dude. Okay.
Dude, that was so fast.
And look, I will give you that he's a boxer, but he hardly hit him.
I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is Chris Rock's reaction, his body. Yes, his hands were behind his back.
Look at the smiles on these guys' faces. Look at the eyeballs. He's already side glancing, already side eyeing with a smile on his face. The audience is like, "Did you see that?"
Well, what are you supposed to do?
Look at Will Smith.
He's so happy with himself.
Right.
Nutbag smile. Nutbag smile. He is happy. He is so proud of himself right now. He's looking at his wife like, "Look what I did."
They're all still smiling. All still smiling.
Yeah. I don't think that was real, man.
I'm telling you, man. Not only that, the reason that I put the reason that the thumbnail is the way it is for you today is to show you out of context, right? Or I should say, yeah, exactly. Look at those two dudes.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, dude. I don't know. I can't back you on that one.
Oh man, I just thought it was interesting because
it is.
I've watched this thing so many times. I'm thinking. And I understand Mark Sirth and Jennifer Sisko and all of you wonderful humans out there. I'm telling you right now, you even start to if I see your shoulder drop, okay, I am not leaving my arms behind me anymore. Okay?
But he okay, listen.
Watch Will's shoulder drop.
Let me just say what I'm gonna say. He puts his hands behind his back already. He's leaning forward thinking he's gonna talk some shit to him. So he's leaning forward like what? Will is so fast that when he starts to swing, the first thing Chris could do was just kind of like, oh shit, I'm about to get slapped. Like, what's going on? Okay. And then his hands come up.
Okay,
it was that fast. Boom.
I'm just saying, look, he already knows it's coming.
No, he already sees the body movement. So his body's all, yeah.
But what is your first reaction? Your arms come up, dude. If you've ever been
no, I've been in many fights. If my hands, first of all, my hands would never be behind my back.
Right. Okay, so and that's the other.
But my first reaction is to move and then arms.
The first thing Chris Rock is going to do in this situation, because I guarantee this guy's been in fights, right? He was bullied his whole life. I guarantee you, his arms come down to his sides. He ain't going to leave them back behind his back. Yeah. You know. And then there it is.
The only reason he kept his hands behind his back because that was the last thing he could imagine was going to happen.
Wrong.
He would never have thought Will Smith was going to slap him. Never. Will Smith slapping him at the Oscars when he's up for an award? No, he would never have thought that would happen. I am good at, I usually would say this shit is staged, but the minute he started swearing and the minute he went, the dude lost his ever-loving effing mind.
That's just called selling it.
No, the Oscars don't need that. Well, I guess they do.
And why didn't Chris drop any jokes?
Because he had people screaming in his ear.
Yeah, and he was standing there. And right now, I'm telling you, and again, if you listen to Script Doctor, if you listen to a lot of these people's thoughts, and you're right, there's no love lost. Some people don't react. Dude, first of all, you get inside my personal space, I promise you, my arms are not behind my back.
Yes.
If somebody's walking at you, it doesn't matter. If you think he's coming around for a bro hug, if you don't think his arms are up. See, that's the other argument somebody said to me today. It's like, nah, he's going to get a hug. I'm like,
no, it wasn't even a hug. This is what he was doing as a comedian. All right. So this is a move some people do. You just talk shit to somebody. His hands are behind his back. Will Smith is walking up and he does, what are you going to say, Will? That's what he was. What are you going to say? And then he gets the shit slapped out of him.
Yeah. Okay. I'm just going to say this. Dude, he knew it was coming.
Ah, man.
His arm does not come up until the swing is finished.
That was a point, 1 second, 1.5 seconds. I could see where that is the closest I've heard. I'll give you that, Culture. The closest thing I've heard. The only reason why I disagree is because when your hands are behind your back and you're about to get hit, the first thing you do is move your face because you want it not to connect with you. And the next thing you do will be to throw up your arms. And he does that, but he does it a little slower than I would assume someone.
Okay.
So you have a valid point. but I still think it wasn't staged.
Now notice he's holding the envelope just the same, just nice and secure. The envelope doesn't get crunched up. His hands aren't balling up into fists. Look, he didn't even ball up his right hand. His right hand stayed exactly the same way with the same pinch on it would have had on the envelope.
I think he was fucking shocked.
Nothing. No. Nothing happens, man. He doesn't go after him. He's already smiling.
He is shocked.
No, he's not. Did you see the side eye? Dude, show the overlay again. Look at the side eye there. Look at that.
He has no clue what he's looking at. I'll give you what you're saying, man. I still don't think it was.
Where he's looking. He's looking at Jada, and he's looking at the people he was just talking about, because that's where their table was.
Yeah.
This is why I'm thinking, if it may not be staged as far as the Oscars goes. In fact, I guarantee you it isn't. But between these two guys, my guess is it was staged. My guess.
And the get my wife's name out of your motherfucking mouth thing was staged too, or was that?
That was how you sell it, dude.
Yeah. You're up for an Oscar, and you're gonna do something that ridiculous.
Dude, if you were that banana crazy, you were letting your girl step out on you all the time.
Good way of putting it, though.
I think just labeling him crazy, it's a disservice to the thing, because it's like it excuses it, and it doesn't.
Right.
It's just it's bananas, man.
I like what you're saying there. Go on with that, Mr. Grant Gregory. That is valid point, man.
Well, I'm just saying I think it's an easy way of just dismissing it. It's something that we can't fully explain, to saying that he's a nut job. He's a bit crazy. He's definitely going through some sort of mental problems with everything that's going on with it. But here's the thing: if this was a setup or a bit or anything, I don't believe that Chris fully was aware of the extent it was going to.
Right.
It's not just the hit, it's the stumble, it's the leg. You can see it in his face.
Look at that right there.
He's not a good. Chris Rock isn't an actor. He can clearly see he is flustered. Afterwards, he doesn't even know what to say. There's small lip quivers and everything that you notice in it. And this is Chris Rock. He's a little guy. He's essentially a pacifist. He doesn't, he's not like Chappelle who would, who would have thrown down. So I can understand his reaction. He's someone who's hosted before like this, so he knows how to try and keep the decorum there. And the fact of the matter is that he might have thought that this was something that everyone else set up just to get him. It could have been like a prank or anything. It's hard to know what he's going through his head, but I can tell you for a fact that there was a massive scramble and everything afterwards, because the fact of the matter is that him swearing his head off went out. If the whole thing was like beeped or anything like staged or anything like that, then that would be.
It would have been a perfect beeping of the F-bomb. You know what I mean? Like if they were going to stage it.
Look, the only thing I did not say that I'm saying he staged it. I am not. I am saying these two guys. This was staged. Right? None of this stuff. Look, the thing is that
they have security guards on there that are supposed to.
Yeah, and then none of them reacted.
None of them, which was for me is a weird thing, because they. Well, I think it was like 2013 or 14 or something. They implemented it because I can't even really remember why. But there are security guards there, and they don't give a shit whether you're a celebrity or not. They'll stop you. But nothing happened like that, which to me is more of an indictment. Something was a setup. But if it was, there's no way in the world they would have allowed what happened to happen. And if it was a setup and they were going to do it, why do it right then?
Like, but it's bananas, man. Look, and consider this, right? They 30 minutes later they give this guy his Oscar, right? For a movie that, I don't know, made like $16 million. I mean, didn't make it. I mean, it earned $16 million. They didn't do a lot with the film. It may have earned more than that, but they give this guy the Oscar, right? Which essentially says, you know what? Forget our code of conduct policy, which is no violence. You know, we're all good with this beat down on live TV, right? And at the same time, right? They ain't gonna let Ye show up at the Grammys because of his tweets,
right?
Yeah. And one of the actresses who was in a movie that was nominated wasn't invited. So I mean, that's what I'm saying. They are very strict when it comes to this sort of thing. So
some of the memes are fantastic, man.
Yeah,
I gotta say,
slap anything, slap that like button.
Yeah, slap the like button like Will Smith's. You're Will Smith. The like button is Chris Rock. Slap that shit. Groomer teachers, Ron DeSantis. Everybody hates Chris. Jada, keep my wife's name out of your mouth. Fish slapping the zebra. He slapped him in destruction.
Yeah, Minecraft.
Minecraft, that's awesome.
Man, I'm...
Will, not impressed. Tupac would have shot him.
Oh, dude. Some of these are incredible.
You have seen too much Will Smith slapping Chris Rock memes. Traveler, take these.
Dang.
I'm just saying that sold it for me. Her. When she was smiling and then all of a sudden like, oh shit, this is not a joke. I got to follow Chris Rock now. This is not a joke. Like, that is the shit that was like, wow, man.
All I know is if Chris Rock doesn't call his next special or anything like Slap Silly or something like that, it's a wasted opportunity.
Right.
I'm sorry. I'm just like, all right.
I don't know. Me trying to enjoy the weekend Monday. What the hell happened here?
Wait a minute.
Disease.
I think if this was a bit, it's more damaging because the Academy is doing a formal investigation. They've already put out a statement that they are formally investigating it.
Well, they were talking about censure, I guess, as early as last night at one point.
Epstein.
Yeah.
Half of those pictures are from when they stuffed up the
Gervais,
La La Land one.
The Gervais thing, though.
Gervais is the man, dude.
Yeah, look, if you think Will Smith was going to roll up and smash, Gervais,
I think he is in a place of just, I don't know what to do. Like, I've lost my mind. I'm a cuck. My wife's banging the little kid that's staying with us. Like, everyone's making fun of me, and now this.
It's an entanglement. It's different.
Yeah, I got in one little fight. My mom got scared. She said, "You can't slap Chris Rock because your wife got no hair." I did it to the song. I don't know if you caught that.
No, Jane Theory's 100% right. This is not the worst thing that's happened in Hollywood.
No, God, no.
I mean, and the conversation around, people who've had, who've done worse things have still got to keep their stuff,
No, this is, but and I'm wondering if it was somebody other than Will Smith, like somebody who has a track record. Would they have reacted differently? I think they would have.
Apparently, it's going around. I got into a Twitter spat with someone about it. The reason why it's okay that Will Smith did it is because for a black person, he's as white as they get.
Really?
So that's why America accepted it.
I think that's racist. Oh God, that thought process
is so dumb.
Racist. Anyway, all right. I just popped in here because I wanted to show the slow motion slap.
Thank you. Thank you. Well, you can stay if you like.
Oh, I wish I could, but I can't. I was enjoying the scrolling memes though. That was fun.
Yeah.
And I just, man, I wish this was a Wednesday or a Saturday, because we have the big panel up here talking about it. But,
that's what I was saying before. We're going to have to bring it back up. Hopefully Jane and Mark with a C will be here to get their perspective, because I am definitely white and bald. So I can go from the bald perspective, but that's it.
And I can go from the incredibly hairy.
Yes, the exact opposite. Yeah.
And I've been slapped. So
yeah, we got a couple super chats. We had one from George for $19.99. Thank you, George. Rough Girl gave us a $5. Makini gave us a $5. Eric K now with $5. CC is right. WWE sells it just like that. They needed the HH arm raise. Dying show, desperate actors, real slap, real staged, saved by you all talking.
He's not wrong.
He has a valid point.
Wrong. I mean, because we've talked about it. I talked about it on Midnight's Edge in the morning.
Gary's talked about it.
Gary talked about it today. We all are. But that's funny. Again, we don't care about the freaking awards or the award show. you can only name 2 people or 2 things that won it. Because,
I know Will Smith won because he slapped somebody.
Yeah, and the other winner we know was Coda.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, and that's and that was what Mr. Gregory was talking about. It's the first time a screener has taken away Best Picture. A streamer.
I also think the biggest upset of the night, the biggest slap in the face of the night is now that when we're referring to Cruella, we have to call it the Oscar award winning Cruella.
Yeah, maybe that's true.
Someone won for Cruella?
It beat Dune for
costume
design.
Are you kidding me? That is the most ridiculous thing. Dune's costume design lost to Cruella.
I mean, I know it has nothing to do with Debbie. Was it Debbie or Sally, whatever her name is, being some sort of relation to Chapek. So I know it has nothing to do with that. That's just a coincidence.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Marby Dog for $5. On a serious note, I think Will Smith just put the final nail in comedy's coffin. Any joke that might offend anyone is better left untold. Thank you, Marby Dog, for the $5, brother. It is. To me, it is
when he's hosting, because you can guarantee they're going to get Chris Rock to host now.
He should definitely. I'm going to read one more super chat, and then I'd like to talk about that because I think that's an important point. And the lovely Tina Bojan, who is a channel member and a great person, who I will mail out that figure to you. I swear I said I would do it last week and I suck, but I will mail it out. My wife's even in the room, and I'm going to tell her to remind me because I suck. Tina Bojan for $5.
And to slap you if you don't, right?
My wife can slap me if I don't mail it out next week.
Big Willie style. On that note, I'm out of here. I love
Later,
you guys.
man. Later. I think it's funny that Chris Rock's current comedy tour is titled Death Ego. Really, is it? Oh, my God. But Chris Rock, like, the whole idea of that is comedy. You should be able to say anything to a point. Like, really, you should be able to say anything, but you shouldn't be scared you're going to get smacked for something as simple as that. Like, you can no longer be funny. It brings out the violent side of people. What do you think about that?
Yeah, well, here's the thing. I think what they're going to do now with the whole thing, they're going to go into damage control. Will Smith's already just done an apology, quote unquote. I can actually got it here. It says, violence in all its forms is poisonous and destructive. My behavior last night at Academy was unacceptable and inexcusable. I haven't read the full article yet, but still didn't say sorry to Chris. But...
Yeah, does he say anything? So we get Will Smith released a statement apologizing to Chris. It's on the news right now. So thank you for letting us know. I don't see it where it says that about Chris, though.
Yeah.
Smack my bitch up. Yeah, Soul Assassin. Thanks a lot. Now it's stuck in my head. Thanks a lot, man. Did you see Jake Paul is offering to pay them to fight?
I still don't see anything to... he says, I would like to publicly apologize to you, Chris. I was out of line and I was wrong. I am embarrassed and my actions were not indicative of the man I want to be. There is no place for violence in the world of love and kindness.
That's what I'm saying, dude. It was not fake. That was the real deal. He definitely did it. If
it was fake, he's now destroyed. If it was a bit, he's now destroyed any credibility that he has in the future for anything.
Exactly.
Because of this.
Yeah, no, I'm with you, man. I'm with you. Nurak had some great memes. I know. I'm trying to find the memes, man. I can't find some of the good ones. I don't. I wish there was more. POV, you are Chris Rock. That was kind of funny. Let's see. We got a couple here. Nice. Very good.
It's not on screen, buddy.
Okay. I should probably share that then. Boomer. We got some anime ones.
I'll be back in 5 minutes, buddy.
All right. We got some anime ones. They're all the same. Come on. Let's get some good ones. If anybody has a link to any of the good ones, let me know. Oh, I'm showing you my DMs. I should probably not do that. I'm showing you that. I'm showing you this. All right. So we're going to move on probably, unless you guys have anything left on that one. Does anybody have a very good... someone is on Twitch. Thank you, Jane. He was fast. He is a boxer. See, he is a trained boxer, so you know he didn't hit him harder on purpose. Right. I'm with you on that. James saying hello to everybody. Culture is wrong. Culture is always wrong. Ali movie training gave Will nice form from up the legs, heels, off the floor, and twist of the hips. He did have the twist of the hips. That was pretty impressive. Punk Waddle, what's up, man? I hope everything was good. Yeah, it's confirmed it wasn't staged. I saw that too. Orange Hat Reviews. Great channel, guys. Check out Orange Hat Reviews. Good dude. It definitely wasn't staged. It couldn't be. I don't know what just happened there. One other thing I wanted to show you guys about that. Let's see. Actually, let's move on. Oh, no, this one. Here we go. I wanted to share this article, and I wanted to see if people agree. From Bounding Into Comics, we have The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talents. Tiffany Haddish praises Will Smith slapping Chris Rock at the Oscars. So we went over all of the slaps. This is what she said. So she was at the People's Governor's Ball following the Oscars and said, "When I saw a black man stand up for his wife, that meant so much to me." She continues, "As a woman who has been unprotected, for someone to say, 'Keep my wife's name out of your mouth, leave my wife alone,' that's what your husband is supposed to do, right? Protect you." She goes on, "And that meant the world to me. And maybe the world might not like how it went down, but for me, it was the most beautiful thing I've ever seen, because it made me believe that there are still men out there that love and care about their women, their wives." She didn't stop there. She went on, "Would you do that for your wife? Would you say, 'Keep my name out of your mother effing'? Like, yes, yes." Wait a minute. People then notes that Haddish commented on the fact that Chris Rock is Will and Jada's friend before asking, "Why would you do that? He didn't even run the joke by her, but she was hurt though." Actress then opined if she...
Wait, she never said that she was hurt. She just rolled her eyes at it. It literally didn't even seem to bother her. She's just like, "Oh, another ball joke."
Right.
I don't know if you know this, but people who are bald tend to get things said about them.
They do. That's what I've heard.
And she rolled her eyes like, I think she was more upset the fact that it was a lame joke.
It was definitely a lame joke.
I mean, let's be clear. It's 27 years removed, that movie, something like that, something ridiculous. Like, it's. I mean, if she said that she's going for a Britney Spears look or something like that, you know, anything could have been more modern with it. It was as tame of a joke as they would let him say.
Right.
There's a reason why you're not going to get Ricky Gervais hosting the Oscars.
Right, exactly. And because he tells the truth.
Okay, I've seen this picture of him squinting and everything, but I played through the video at times. I don't see this face on him during that video.
Right.
So I think someone's done a little edit and put this picture out.
Right.
So
I mean, he is bracing for it. Like, you're going to be like, you have to. The minute someone starts going to slap you, you're going to clench up. That's just what happens. He was leaning in because he thought he was going to say something. Like, Will Smith, I don't think he meant to knock the dude out. I think he meant to make a point. Yeah, it's a fake pick. I agree.
Yeah, because as I said, I went through it as soon as it happened, because I was just like, said to the missus, I said, they've just done a stupid bit. So I was just going to go through and have a spot, because when I first saw it, I saw how far his head moved. I went, okay. So I played it, and I'm like, they've got that timing down real pat on that sound as well.
Right.
I thought he might have, someone might have done it backstage or anything.
Right.
Or,
yeah, you would have thought that would have sounded louder.
But someone also, I saw a video of Chris Rock when he was being asked something, an interview. When he gets nervous, he does that grin.
Yeah.
And apparently he does this thing with his lip where only half his lip moves when he's stressed out.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't been able to find that one because I watched a lot of videos last night. But if I can find it, I'll show you that one. It was interesting. But the whole idea of this person being happy about a man standing up for his wife, there's nothing inherently wrong with that. I mean, I've seen people on Twitter, obviously say that how dare he speak for his wife? She's her own person, you know.
Yeah, I mean,
Typical patriarchy behavior. But I mean, the fact of the matter is that he stood up for his wife because he's used to bending over for her.
Right.
So it was a different angle. He's got no decorum when it comes to it, and the fact of the matter is that he's said and done things to people in the past and talked about other people's family and no repercussions, but because it's his family and because of the shit that he's going through, it's acceptable now to assault someone.
Right.
And it's not about I don't have an issue with him if he got up there and started talking to him and saying anything. That's still defending his wife.
Yeah.
And I don't have an issue with him swearing his head off at him. If someone said that and you swear back at him, that's what you're gonna get.
Right, and I like what Jane puts here too. She put, I won't discourage any man from defending his wife for any reason in any way he sees fit. But this was extreme because he knows Chris loves him and Jada. I think it's mentally snapped. He mentally snapped. But also, you're in an environment where he is a comedian. He is on stage at the Oscars. You know he's going to do this. He's going to make jabs at people. All he said was, you're getting ready for G.I. Jane 2.
No, he mentioned, this is the thing. He mentioned a movie that doesn't, he said, Jada, I love you. Mentioned the name of a movie and then said, can't wait. Didn't even mention that she was going to be in it. Didn't have anything to do. He just said two things that everyone connected directly. And yes, they were connected, but it wasn't like he said, oh, you're going to be in the star because you're bald.
Right. It blows my mind, man. It blows my mind. Raging Rhino says, imagine if Will Smith was a white guy slapping Chris Rock, charges, jail time, etc. What do you think?
Yeah, I think depending on who it was.
Right.
I don't think it's necessarily if a race thing would have changed. I think if De Niro walked up there and slapped Will Smith, no one would
Tom Hanks.
But Mel Gibson, yeah.
Yeah, but like Tom Hanks, because almost that's what I think of when I think of Will Smith. Like he's just a great guy, you know? Even though I can't stand Tom Hanks because he's evil. But you know what I mean? Like this guy who would never expect him to do that comes out of no left field and just slaps a dude. That would be the same reaction.
And I mean, the fact of the matter is that if they go, okay, well, let's just, for argument's sake, say, yes, the joke was out of line and the slap was warranted. And everything to do it there in front of everyone like that, and then go on and preach about love and saying you're the vessel for your people. Mm-hmm. You represent the best of your people. So you're saying in front of at that stage would have been tens of millions of people probably watching, that you represent them. This is acceptable.
Yeah, I mean, how would people though react if it was Matt Damon got slapped by Ben Affleck? You know what I mean? I don't think it would be the same kind of reaction. It wouldn't be like calling for jail time.
That they are best friends. So, I mean...
I picked Friends. I get it. I mean, they're not as close probably, but like, I think people would have the same though reaction. Like, wait a minute, was that real? You know, like, and I don't know. Another guy slapped another guy. No one should go to jail over it if the other guy doesn't want to put the dude in jail.
You did it again. You got me back in here.
What did I do this time?
I have to defend that picture y'all said was fake.
Oh, so fake.
So it is not. Let me show you it. This is straight from Reuters.
Okay, show it.
This is right from Reuters. Let me grab it. Here you go.
All right.
There it is. That's the sequence of events. And you can see down here, Brian Snyder, Reuters.
Okay. And what is he saying it was fake?
No, that's the picture y'all said was fake.
Oh, the smile looked a little bigger in yours.
Really?
That hand slap does look very femme though. And the top left one? Is that the one? The top left one, right?
Yeah, the top left one was the picture. You think he had a bigger smile in the...
No, you're right. I mean, it's the same picture, but I still go with...
This thing is covered from like 2,000 different angles.
I know. I'm still going with he's leaning in because he thinks something funny is about to happen. He's already leaned in, so his head's already down. He's already clinching because he sees a slap coming. I just think it's actual body reaction. You hate it, don't you?
No, I'm just saying. I think it's okay to be wrong, Scott. I mean, that you make a living on being wrong, but that's, you know.
Jane, I have that question though. If it was Kanye, would he have been arrested? I'm not saying any other, but do you think Kanye would have been arrested because he's just out there? Like, I think it's a case by case type thing. I don't think it's a certain color, certain person. Like I said, if Tom Hanks walked up and slapped him, I think people would be like, Tom Hanks just slapped the shit out of Chris Rock. You know, like, should he be arrested? But if it was, I don't know, somebody that's a dirtbag, I can't think of anybody right now.
A picture of another angle.
Yeah, there's several different angles
from
of this.
from that other one. I just put it in the.
All right, hold on.
Share it.
I will share it.
I just thought you would like to see that, Scott.
I'm just saying. You're right.
Call my images fake.
I'm gonna call it. Okay, here's the other angle. Hold on, I'll share this one. Let me see if I can.
Look at that big old smile. He's about to get lit up like Christmas.
What I find really weird about it is his arms almost parallel to the ground, where on all the other ones his hand was raised up higher,
and his fingers are extended. That slap is not designed to hurt.
I don't think he ever meant to hurt him.
Oh, dude, you're gonna walk up, you're gonna make all that trouble and just all that fuss just to go up there and lay a little, you know.
I think he wanted to just slap the shit out of him.
He didn't.
And maybe Will Smith has a pinky issue and his one
I'm sure he does. I mean, he's, you know, he was boxing.
You know, like, because the other three are touching and that one's just all crazy looking.
No. But I mean, like, you can get hand injuries that make it impossible to do stuff like that. So.
It looks like his hand's like a.
Dude, I guarantee you, he probably still trains every once in a while at boxing because he was great.
Oh, I wouldn't doubt it. He was Ali. He was amazing. Amazing. Like that. I love that movie because of that.
Yep. But I mean, he I'm telling you right now. I mean, there's a lot of different angles for this. We'll have to see. I want to see the angle from the other side, right? Because there were cameras everywhere. They had 2 crane cameras. There were at least 8 fixed positions plus 2 roamers.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and then you also had all of the other media that was there that were shooting with their own reels.
Mm-hmm.
So. Yeah, the memes have definitely been killing all day.
I know. I can't find any of the great ones right now, and I don't know why. Like, the memes have been amazing, and all of a sudden now I should have bookmarked them because some of them I was like almost like literally in tears. They were that funny. Yeah. I do love that when he first walks up. Do you realize he was like, "Hey, Richard"? He was about to call him Richard, meaning like, yeah. That's so funny.
That's why I think it was staged.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I still don't think. If Pac were her husband, it never would have been said because he most certainly would have gone missing. Right.
Right. Gene, yeah. Oh. Dude,
well,
I'm sorry.
If he was Pac, it would have been at least a size similarity because, I mean, he was probably smaller than what Chris Rock is.
See, that's the thing too. I thought it was. I was like, oh, maybe that was staged until he started screaming that.
I don't have any problem. Look, I'm telling you right now, you know, as a dramatic actor, Will is way better than Chris is, right?
Yeah.
But they've, you know, I mean, I've had stage combat training.
Right.
I mean, it's not like I couldn't fake getting, you know, destroyed in a slap or a punch or whatever. It's
right.
Not, you know, you have to make some contact in order to sell it, right? But I'm telling you right now.
Wait a minute. The multi-picture is fake. Several of those photos are 5 years old. Has this slap happened before? Wait a minute. What?
Dude, that's from Reuters. You're telling me Reuters faked their shit?
Well, I know Juicy orchestrated it. Cody Guy nailed it. Jane says, I don't think it's more damaging that their entire history of propping up a rapist. The response to this is just as bizarre as if this is the worst thing to happen. Right. Like talking about like Weinstein and, you know, the things that have happened in Hollywood. And this is like the biggest news. Weinstein, how many of the Weinstein pictures have won Academy Awards and everybody knew what that guy was doing? So give Will, like, you should never think about taking it away from him. Just don't let him hit anybody with it. Another $5 for Marby Dog. Thanks, brother. On a serious note, I think Will Smith just put the final nail. Oh, wait a minute. Did I already read that one? I did. My bad. Did I read this one? In Nail in the Coffin, any joke that might offend anyone is better left untold. Am I that far behind?
Probably, dude. Yeah. I mean, you're going to get a lot of super chats here, and congratulations. But, I mean, you guys said my picture is fake. That's upsetting me.
I don't know. I think it is.
From Reuters.
I don't know what a Reuters is.
That's like AP, UPI, Reuters. Those are the 3 international news agencies that are supposed to be the most authoritative.
Yeah, I don't know. I still want to back the old Will Smith guy. I feel for the man. Like, I really think something is wrong with him, you know. And I don't know. The way he reacted after the fact, like, I feel for the guy. Like, I think he's going through a lot of shit right now. And if you have to slap somebody, well, at least it was a friend. That's what I'm going with. My wife is laughing at me, but it's the truth. Like, you know, anybody, what I can't stand is people are turning this into a white and black thing. People are turning this into a Trump thing. Like, they are stretching this out. And it was one guy who saw how his wife reacted, got upset, reacted probably poorly, and then it was over. And I think people just won't let it go, and they want to make something more out of it, which I am doing right now by trying to monetize the shit out of it.
Good. I'm glad you're monetizing it, dude. You get your grift on. But honestly,
all right, hold on. Rough Girl, you can come on and say your share, and then
get her in here.
I'll bring you on. I didn't see that you put that before.
Yeah, I'm gonna slide out because I really gotta get stuff done with the boss not being here. I'm doing double duty. So anyway, my picture's not fake. Go to Reuters. They have one of the combination pictures up on their freaking site right now. Bye.
Soul Assassin, thank you for sending me that. Where are you? Why can't I find her? Hey, shoot me a DM real quick, Rough Girl, and I'll send you the link because I can't find it at the top. Eric K for $2. CC photo is not like his weave. It is real. It's not like CC's weave. It is real. Okay, I could believe that then. If it's not like his wig, his Dutch boy wig, then I could believe it. Monetize it. Somebody has to get something out of this, right, Jane? Thank you. But the idea that this is turning into more than, like, I have seen a lot on Twitter, like, people upset. I see black Twitter folk upset that white Twitter folk are talking about it, and then white Twitter folk putting their 2 cents in where they probably shouldn't be. And it's just like, shut up, people. Just everybody shut up. It was 2 guys that slapped each other. It's fun to talk about, but let's not make it more than it is. It was one guy slapping another dude because he was pissed what he said about his wife. Or at least he knew his wife was mad, so he got up and slapped him. And kind of going back to that story, which I don't agree with her, but I understand, like, you got to defend your wife. But on that stage, maybe you let it slide next time, Will.
I just think the more that this gets acceptable, the more it is to stifle comedy. Right. And I think that for me, that's a huge problem more than anything.
No, you're right.
The fact of the matter is that, you know, people are genuinely starting to believe that comedy is a tool for the alt-right. And, you know, and laughter. Like, I've seen articles after articles about it. And it's so hard to be a comedian this day and age because of, like, I find it really weird that a person can make a movie where something happens to someone and that's okay. But if you were to get up on stage and say it, or put the same thing in a song, then it's wrong. You know, someone can make a horror film where people get killed or anything like that. But if someone does a horror-based song, then that's wrong. If someone gets up on stage and tells a horror story, then that's wrong. Like, I don't understand. I don't want to get in a situation where we're looking at stuff like, you know, Brave New World, and, you know, it's the manual for where we're heading towards with certain things. Take away the comforts of comedy, then you're going to get people who are going to go mad without a single outlet. And I think the fact of the matter is that I'm only using this term loosely. You saw the comedy that was on display last night from the 3 hosts. Yeah, it was. I mean, I was trying to clip some stuff out to try and find the most cringiest thing, and I ended up having 30 minutes of footage because I couldn't trim something down because it was all cringy. It was all bad.
Right.
The fact of the matter is that I think we're talking about this more so is because it's Will and because he won. If he didn't win, I think there's
it would have been news.
I think there's a different conversation.
Hi, Jane. Is Rough Girl still out there? Send me a DM if you're still out there because I will send you the link. I didn't see that earlier because I am so far back on this. But Jane, what do you think?
I want to address the fact I agree with what you said about how this is a man who hit another man while defending his wife.
Yes.
And maybe it was extreme, and
but that's all it was.
Especially because these guys have been friends forever, and that's the part that's sad to me. Like, he knows Chris didn't try to hurt his wife.
I'm with you on that.
And so I do think that there's something else going on here that's underlying it, but it has nothing to do with race.
No.
And yeah, from the very beginning, people are trying to make it a race thing. Yeah, people. First of all, the first thing I saw was, first they did the whole, toxic masculinity things. I saw that. But then I started to see, well, this is what you get with diversity and Oscar's so black and all that. And I'm just like, oh, are you really serious?
Are you serious? That's what the Oscar's so black thing all of a sudden came back because of this? Like now it's too black. Now it's too black.
It swung the other way.
We got too many violent black people in here, guys.
This is what happens. And then you had the people who started blaming it on white supremacy somehow. And I'm like, okay.
I saw that too.
Well, I mean, as they said, as people are saying about Will, he's as close to a black-white person as it is, which I, for one, don't understand how that is not one of the most racist statements ever. And I don't understand
I'll be right back.
Many people, it's for a statement that's so racist. I've seen people who are black and who are white that both agree with it. And I just don't get that.
I think I can tell you what it is. What it is this history. Like, this is the thing. As much progress as we've made, there are still some archetypes or stereotypes or whatever you want to call it that persist. And one of them is if you have an intelligent, clean-cut, boy next door, black guy or person, those attributes, those positive attributes, are seen as white. It is insane. And yet that is still a thing in society and including in the black community. So if you're articulate and you're educated and you're all these things, you're professional, you're successful, for whatever reason, there's some people who still take that as coded for white. And if you're perceived that way, respectable, if you will, then what people think is, well, white people will accept you, they'll forgive you, you'll be given more opportunities because of it. And that's essentially what they're saying, which also is weird when you juxtapose that against the people who are saying, well, if a white guy had done this, he would be going to jail. No.
No, that's what I said. I don't believe that would be the case. I definitely think if there was someone who was a no-name actor or anything, there would be huge backlash. But if you, as we said, Tom Hanks, if he did the same thing would happen. There would be a no-nothing apology the next day, and then everyone would forget about it. It'll be just used as a highlight reel.
Especially if you're talking about two people who are friends, regardless of color. Chris was the one who could have pressed charges.
They did have a bit of a thing 4 or 5 years ago. But that's all under the bridge now. So
and they may have, but these are people who've been literally since like his
teens.
Yeah. Like,
I mean, you think about how long Will's been around, and New Jack City. How old was he? Maybe 20, maybe 21. Like, they've been around for a long time in Hollywood. Yeah. They've known each other for years. It's sad.
It is, and it's sad that people are trying to turn it into something more than it really is.
Got to start a race war somehow, Jane.
I mean, Jane, you got to see.
It's like, are they bored?
Well, look what, did you hear the Howard Stern thing I played before?
No.
Oh, God, let me find that real quick again. I'll play it again because I seriously was just like, how could you put these? All right, here, hold on. Howard Stern on Will Smith. Please give me the cut again. There it is. All right, we're going to watch this real quick.
The only reason...
I was just going to say, if he turned around and had to go directly at her about something, and he did that, my tone would be completely different. If he turned around and he attacked her or said anything that was even remotely harsh, my tone would be 100% different. I'd be like, yeah, dude, you have the right to say it, and if he slapped you, he slapped you. But what he did was completely innocuous. He said a movie title, and then he said he loves her.
And that's why I don't think he was ready for it. And with everyone saying it was fake, that's why, like when you talk shit to a friend and he starts walking at you, I don't know, at least me, I'll lean in like, what are you going to do? What are you going to say?
You don't expect to be attacked.
No. One of my favorite tweets of the day was Pat Sajak saying, "Gotta hit the gym. Daytime Emmys are coming up." All right.
Oh my God, the memes have been so good.
Yeah, we got to find some good ones because I don't know where mine all went, but I can't find it. And I want Rough Girl sent out. She sent out like posts saying she should be on it. I have sent her the link. She didn't send me the DM, but I found her. So if she doesn't come on, it's her fault. All right, here we go.
In hand with a lot of force smacks him right in the mouth on TV. Now, the first thing I said to myself is, what the fuck is going on? Is this a bit? Because where's security? This is a live television event.
Sorry, I was muted. Could we talk about that? What do you think about that, Jane? Like, I think the security didn't react because, holy shit, Will Smith just smacked Chris Rock.
I don't think they thought it was real. I don't think anybody thought it was real until Will started shouting from the floor.
Yeah, yeah.
And by that time, he was back in his seat. So it was like, okay, what do we do now?
Yeah.
And Chris tried to go on with the show.
Right. Look at Lupita. Lupita, I can never say her last name.
Lupita Nyong'o.
Is it Lupita? Say it one more time.
Nyong'o.
Nyong'o. She's gorgeous. Gorgeous. So I'm sorry I can't say her last name. I feel so bad because she's so beautiful. But for her, you could see the moment she realized this shit it's not a joke. I felt so bad for her.
She was like, oh my God.
She was like, I don't know what to do. All right, here we go. That was my accent.
Americans.
Oh, these American men are going nuts. Here we go. I used to like Will too. All right.
Not one person came out because he's Will Smith. This is how Trump gets away with shit. Will Smith and Trump are the same guy.
I disagree.
He decided he's.
Oh no, he went there though.
It's not. Why do people? Okay, so how did Trump get in this?
Completely different. They can't be the same person.
This is what I mean. Like, people are turning it political, and I'm like, how are you putting politics
right
in the? How do you get that from this?
I don't know. Listen to him though.
He decided he's going to take matters into his own hands. At a time when the world is at war. Bad timing, man.
What
calm your fucking ass.
About?
I love that. The war. We're at war at the moment, and when we're at war, violence is not the time. That's why we're at war.
You didn't hear about this. I guess you guys missed this. So Ukraine and Russia were at peace talks, and they were watching the Oscars. And when that slap went down, Putin just was like, "That is what I am talking about," and like he was back to war. Back to war.
Violence is the answer.
It is the answer. Look, Will Smith, great actor. Everybody hate Chris.
Well, that's the
problem. I don't know what accent that is.
The Ukraine guy is a very pro Chris Rock guy.
Yes.
And Putin, as everyone knows, is a huge, Fresh Prince fan. So
huge Prince fan. My God, he loved Uncle Phil.
Yeah. What Howard Stern says is idiotic, but it's not as bad as ArcherJacobBarton, whatever her name is from CNN, who directly blamed Trump for it.
I'm going to find that. Hold on. Let me take this back off because I am going to find that.
What I thought was going to happen was that people would compare this to Ted Cruz when Trump made fun of his wife.
Oh,
and
right.
Ted didn't respond. Like, you could have got some good jokes out of that. But no, they're making it hardcore political. And I'm just like, y'all are actually serious.
I mean, Trump turned around and said that his father killed JFK. So, I mean,
one of the greatest moments ever, though. That was so funny. Like, what are you supposed to say to that? Like, your father killed. That's so awesome.
Okay. Sure.
That's so awesome. Yeah, okay. Yeah, my dad was a part. All right. Hold on. Oh, I'm screwing up. Is this being shared at the moment?
No.
Okay, good, because I have like ad blockers blocking.
Now it is.
That was a nice one. Okay.
All right, I got to refresh it. Hold on. All right. Let's see where she says it. It's this broad.
Yeah.
It's not on this one. Hold on. Damn it.
What was it? I thought that was it.
All right, here we
pretty
go.
sure that was it.
Oh, was it? Well, we're
Yeah,
gonna
that's
use
the Fox
this.
News
It's
article
very
because
short, I think.
I couldn't find the video of it on the CNN Shorts channel. So
All right, but this is live right now, so you guys are seeing this, right?
yeah, we can see. But I don't know if this is.
It might be it. We're gonna find out. Ah, did she say it? Do we hear it?
The word.
Oh. Wow, this is horrible. Do they not even tell us on this channel?
I think it's in the article you were just at.
Okay, I'm going back to the article then. Back to the article. All right, so it was on this one. Am I just playing this, you're saying? Oh, God, this
I don't
goddamn
think so. I think you have to read it.
Hold on one more time. I wanted to hear her say it. It's even better that way. All right, so CNN pundit asked, are we getting an independent psychological case study on how Trump got normalized? All right, let's just see if
So
it's
wait,
anywhere in
you're
there.
blaming the black guy for Trump?
Yeah,
It was a very.
Are you blaming Trump for the black? I'm
pro-Trump.
confused.
Well,
It has to be Trump's fault.
Did you notice that he used his right hand, like right wing, to do the slap? So,
Oh.
I mean, it makes sense. That it's,
okay, Will Smith.
and he also attacked a black man. So yeah,
Yep,
that's
yep.
definitely right wing. So
All right, so CNN's Asha Rangapapa. Okay, anyways, decided the Dolby Theater crowd stuck around because of Trump. So did like, I love how she did that too. So did like anyone walk out after that happened, or are we getting an independent psychological case study on how Trump got normalized? Okay.
Okay, so I think let me take a stab at that. I don't think she's actually talking about Trump there. I think what she's talking about is the sort of culture
I get that.
normalizes gladiatorial games type thing.
Yeah.
And that is that same culture that liked the Trump bombacity, I guess. And
I'm one of them, I guess.
They like the spectacle, if you will. And so would stand around and watch the train wreck, basically. I think that's what she's saying. That's all she said.
I'm going to see if we could actually find it. Hold on. Jeez. All right, let's see. Hold on. No one has her actually saying it. That's
Which
what it
further
looks like.
suggests that it's
During the
probably
94th
clickbait.
Yeah. I that's what I'm starting to think. Like maybe she said it, but no one actually has it. So how the hell do we really know if that's true? But you're right, Jane. It is one of those things.
Internet.
Oh, if it's on the internet,
There you
it's.
go.
What was I thinking? I think you're right, though, Jane. It's one of those things where I understand what she's trying to say, but normalized it, like the whole Trump thing. Then what you're saying now is even the leftists who watch the Oscars, all those lefty actors who just sat there and watched it, have been normalized by the psycho whatever of Trump.
Yeah,
Like
she should never have mentioned Trump. She should have just maybe said society just like spectacle now, and we'll stand and watch someone being attacked, because we see that. We see it in society where someone's being attacked,
right.
and people are just putting up their cameras and capturing it, but not calling for help, not trying to intervene,
Right.
not trying to do anything. There was a story not too long ago where a woman was raped on a train full of people.
Right. No one
and
did anything,
no one
right?
did anything. So it's like that, I think, is maybe what she's speaking to.
They filmed it for awareness.
Yeah. Right.
But you mentioned Trump, and now suddenly it's all political. Same thing if she'd said Biden or whoever. It's just
Right.
no one hears anything after that.
You're absolutely right on that. It just becomes something else.
So tired.
It is. It is.
This whole comparing Smith to Trump thing, I just put in Will Smith and Trump. There are so many articles and so many different people are like, yeah, that's definitely a Trump thing to do. He was Trump-like in his actions.
I'm like, how?
When did Trump ever slap anyone?
Trump has never hit anybody. Trump is not a fighter. He's a comedian.
Right.
But he's not. I don't think he's ever gotten into a fight with anybody.
I don't think so.
He's from Queens, so he might, but I don't know about it.
He probably pays other people to do it.
Yeah.
Right. I bet Sean Penn is happy he didn't protest the Oscars now. Like Sean Penn would have knocked a mofo out.
Sean would fight. Yeah.
Yeah, he's a fighter. He's definitely a fighter.
He is
so
great.
I'm glad you guys are here, though. We're going to change it real quick. Don't leave, because I wanted to ask you guys about this. I was watching Star Wars Theory. Is that his name? Yeah. Star Wars Theory, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the guy who's friends with Drunk. And he was talking about...
Just call him the Beefcake, and we'll know who you're talking
Yeah,
about.
the Beefcake. The guy, yeah. He's jacked. And bald. He's another bald guy, so you got to give him that. But he was
Bald.
Yes, Team Bald. He was talking about Shadow of the Sith, which is a book coming out that takes place between episode 3 and episode 4. And I believe that's when it takes place. Yeah, between episode 3 and 4 no, I'm sorry. Between 6 and 7, I believe. So Luke is doing something. He's on that stupid planet where the Sith, freaking, what's his name? Oh my God. The Emperor was hiding, Exegol or.
Oh yeah. Ice planet with all the
ships.
Yeah.
Yeah. The last
Underwater.
one. Right. Yeah. Right. So he's being attacked by these 9 shadow bladed, wraiths. Okay. That are wielding some type of lightsabers themselves. He's fighting them, and the wraiths attack him. 9 shadow blades held by shadow arms, cutting down at him at speed. And then it goes on to say, and that was when a new light appeared. So this is an excerpt from the new book.
Oh Lord.
All right. They say, not the white flash of lightning or the wraith blades as they were lit by the unholy light, not the green glow of Luke's lightsaber illuminating the ashy ground like a green flashlight. No, this light was pale blue. It shimmered in the air, shrieked a little. It swept down, throwing the attackers off in one smooth movement. It was a lightsaber. The blade blue and strong. The hilt was transparent. Nothing but a blue glow, held in a transparent blue hand. Luke fell backwards. Yeah, Luke fell backwards. I'm going to even jump a little farther ahead. So now Luke is on the ground, not seeing somebody in a hooded thing, and Luke's mind races.
Are you? Is this a Force ghost?
Oh, Jane. Luke's mind races as he tries to identify the spirit of the Force who had arrived to protect him. Ben? No, it wasn't Ben. The robe, the man's form was. The spectral being lifted his lightsaber, holding it high above his head, the blade parallel to the ground. For the first time, the wraith seemed scared. So he's attacking these wraiths. The wraiths continued to back away, and then they vanished. Their shadow shapes evaporated in dust because he attacked them. For a moment, all was still. Then the blue figure turned around, his lightsaber extinguished. Luke pushed himself up onto his elbows. He blinked. It couldn't be. It couldn't be.
No, it couldn't be.
Yeah. Anakin Skywalker reached out his hand. Luke took it, and everything went white. So, a Force Ghost now can protect you. A Force Ghost can now lift you up off the ground. They can battle. Now, I know in
Where did they get a lightsaber?
Okay, good question. Good question. It's
a Force Ghost lightsaber.
I think that's what it is.
What happens when a crystal breaks? Its essence goes into the Force, and yeah. So
yeah,
I mean, they have Force Ghost clothes. So
right now, I know in some of George Lucas's ideas, he wanted to make Force Ghosts protective, being able to defend people and fight for people, and then he decided, you know what? No.
Yeah, he decided it's dumb.
Yeah, well, they added it. Yep. They added it. So now a Force Ghost has the ability to fight and defend you. Now, maybe because it was against wraiths, but he actually physically picked him up. Now, I know in the last movie we had, didn't Luke, as a Force Ghost, pick up a lightsaber and hand it back to her? Which I thought was stupid when she threw it into the fire. They've gone way too far now.
I'm literally speechless.
Yeah, I'm sorry. You guys probably couldn't even read that with me. I apologize. I
no.
didn't realize. But yeah.
How does that even make sense in their own trilogy?
I don't know.
Because if Force Ghosts can fight with you,
right,
then why haven't they been used this entire time?
Right. Well, also, let's not forget, this is also a story before episode 7, where it's saying that Luke and they're talking about Luke and Lando going to Exegol or whatever that planet is. Like, so they knew all this. They knew where it was.
But that's what I'm saying. You can now call upon Force Ghosts
to defend
to bring
you.
their sabers and help you fight.
They watched Return of the King, and they saw that they used a lot of ghosts.
Right.
So I mean, you know, they're holding swords, so it's the same thing.
Right.
It's the same thing.
It's the same thing. Hey, that made money.
Why don't we do it?
Yeah.
Why not?
Dude, I mean, okay, here's the thing. If it comes to ripping off sort of everything else and getting away with it, Star Trek Discovery literally in one episode ripped off 7 different other movies. So I don't see a big deal with them stealing stuff from better things. I just want to see how badly they destroy it.
Unbelievable, right?
This is insane.
You know, and
You know what I think real quick?
Yeah.
So y'all remember how a lot of fans redid the scene with Rey and Palpatine?
Yes.
To include the Force Ghosts?
Yes.
I think they saw that and said, yes, we're going to make it get it.
I'm with you.
We're going to give them lightsabers.
Yeah. Here's the thing. There's a very small edit you can do to actually make the Disney Star Wars trilogy good. Or better. Not good, but better. The very last scene when she says, you know, my name's Rey Skywalker, she walks off, her eyes start to glow, and then she pulls out a red lightsaber. And the Emperor's voice is laughing in her head. Bam, done. It's fixed that terrible movie. At least it had some sort of
that would have been good
ending
actually.
to it.
Something.
Yeah.
Because that way you're like, okay, so that's how the Emperor got destroyed so easily. Because you would have thought he would have learnt the lesson. If someone's blocking your lightning, don't keep shooting lightning.
Right, right. And when it starts to fry you, you definitely stop.
Just stop.
Yeah, you definitely stop. Yeah, this is the new book, and I'm sorry, there are a lot of Star Wars fans that are excited about this.
Like happy?
Yeah, and I think even Star Wars Theory kind of seemed like he was okay with it. And to me, like, the whole idea of a Force Ghost is to be like a mentor, to be like a guide, to be more of a spiritual thing, not to be all of a sudden like like, I almost feel like it's an avatar. Like, anybody ever watch Fate, the anime? Like, they get these actual like spirit servants that can fight for them.
Yeah.
Like, that's what this is now. Like, I call on the Yoda spirit as my saber. You know, like,
it takes away like a certain aspect of mystery and mysticism, and
yes,
it's just.
Well, I mean, when Yoda's Force Ghost came back, he used lightning to blow stuff up. Why don't they just get them all to do that?
Right.
It's not like they're going to get tired. They're ghosts.
Oh, I'd be, if I was if I was Luke, I'd be asking Yoda, like, why didn't you teach me Force healing? You know, like, let's talk now, man. Like, why haven't you guys come back from the dead and Force healed us all every time we get stabbed?
Yeah.
And if you're going to live on for eternity, what's the point of being scared? Like, death means nothing because you are literally a part of the Force. You're more powerful as a dead person. Yeah. So I guess the saying, Ben saying, I'll be more powerful than you can imagine, now means even more. It's nuts, isn't it?
It defeats the whole point of anything, really.
I mean, if you could bring back Force Ghosts, I'm sure the Sith would have thought of that first.
Right. It's nuts, man.
So, like, but they'll say the Force is mysterious, blah, 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 same recycled stuff just to justify it.
Yep.
But lightsabers, this is the part that's really...
Yeah.
I mean, it's crazy in and of itself, but to have, like, Force
teleporting
ghost
lightsabers. They had teleporting lightsabers in the last movie.
They did.
Like legitimately, if you can transfer matter from one spot to another why do you even need spaceships? Why don't you just move yourself? Reach behind your back, pull yourself to some other dimension. I mean, I thought it was weird when they could Skype each other. But then now they can do, like, I mean, anything's possible.
The Skyping I could buy because once you become part of the Force, it makes sense that you can communicate through it.
Yeah.
Passing objects through it? No. The
communicating through it the way they were able to see each other And like
as a bounty hunter, you'd want to use the Force and everything, or as an assassin. My God,
why would you?
Just use a bullet?
You got the fobs.
Someone.
You got the fobs though. You would know where everybody is. You could just beacon them.
That's what it is. The fobs use the Force.
The fobs use the Force.
Actually, fobs F-O. In Force, there's F-O as well. So I mean, it's almost the Force. So.
I like that. They had Ghost 19 and Ghost Masks, but they were good now.
We haven't heard about the fobs in a while.
No, right? They kind of like went away from that.
It's like, here, I've got this really cool idea. It's going to be the best thing since midichlorians.
Right. See, now, Soul Assassin says something here. Now, Sith, they're more, I guess, wraiths because they can't become Force ghosts. That's the whole, like, thing about it. Like, the Sith are so into wanting to live forever and have power that they don't realize by doing it the right way, they could live forever, becoming part of the Force, but holding on to who they are. Like, that's the whole thing about Force ghosts. They learned how to become one with the Force, but not lose sense of self. You know, now you have the ability to not lose sense of self and still kick ass. Like, what? It makes no sense.
It doesn't.
It doesn't.
Yeah.
I just thought I'd share that with you guys before we finished, so you could think about that one. To me, that's a good video right there. That needs to be talked about. I really think people, like, I know people are sick of Star Wars, but that's a huge cannon blow.
Here's my question though: why is the saber hilt, I guess, a phantom or a ghost, but not the saber itself?
Thank
you. The blade?
Not the blade. The blade is actual materialized lightsaber from a ghost crystal, kyber crystal.
Yeah, broken crystal makes sense.
Yeah,
think about it.
Yeah,
It uses the Force, Scott. Jesus.
Yeah, go J.J. Abrams and just move on. Next scene.
God, Ryan Johnson would have got it.
I don't know even. I can't. I do have to show.
Qui-Gon's got some explaining to do. That's all I've got to say. You know,
Qui-Gon's a dick.
He just pisses off, like, literally. I think he was the only person in the original trilogy that's actually dead. You know?
The pursuit of slappiness.
Pursuit of slappiness. And then the other one that you just sent me was the best too here. Hold on. Mr. Grant Gregory sent this one. I've seen this picture, but this is the best reason. Andrew Garfield texting the other Parkers to see if Will Smith slapped Chris Rock in their universes too. I thought that was humorous.
Oh my God.
All right, everybody, we're going to call it a night. It's been about 2 hours, and it seems like everybody's moving on to others. We got, I think, ETEP's live right now. I could be wrong, but maybe ETEP. Let me check that real quick. I'm live. Chaos Central is live. Yes, ETEP is live. So ETEP Wanawanakui, I'm going to put his link to his live show in the chat. Go over there and let him know I sent you. Here we go. Boom. That was fun, Mr. Grant Gregory and Jane. I appreciate you guys for coming.
Here you go. One final one for you.
That's great. I have a tall coffee for Jada. Keep my wife's name out of your fucking mouth. Oh, there was an error. Hold on. I'll share it somewhere else. Hold on. That was weird. I could not share that, so I'll share it to the original cast. Is this mine? Yeah, here. All right. So I'm going to share it right now. ETEP Wanawanakui. Go see him. Great guy. Tell him I sent you. Jane, Mr. Grant Gregory, thank you for being here.
Anytime.
And I know, I love it. Our Saturdays are so much fun now. And guys, make sure you check out Wednesday night. We have Aussies and other people on. Saturday night, we have an amazing panel. In and out. Not everybody's there every week, but the panel we have going recently has been awesome. So please come and see us. Don't forget that. And don't forget, Culture Casino can't help himself to think that it's fake. Like his hair. He can't help it. It's like his hair.
Oh, and this Saturday I'm having my bachelor party stream. So that'll be going for most of the day. So
what? Well, we'll talk about that. I didn't know.
Yeah.
Nice. Congratulations. All right, everybody. Have a great night. Bye-bye.
Yeah, I just want to slap that picture. tell you.
I know she deserves or him, they.
You keep the damn pronouns out.
That mold needs to be checked, though. Good night, everybody.